Now, every time we look at our phone, we have to see the likes of you, the likes of Vlad, the niggas that partake in that nasty side of the business, which is where it's only about metrics and monetization, and your moral compass is totally eliminated from this. That's what makes this nasty.
What is your job as a content creator? Your job is to make content and get that content out to the people who want to see it.
No, the Adam22 Backlash. I want to speak on Joe Budden calling out Adam22 for a specific reason. So, yeah, let's talk about it. Now, Adam22. You guys know Adam22, right? Founder of the hip-hop media powerhouse No Jumper, interviewer, journalist, media personality, and some other things. So Adam22 was recently a guest on the Joe Budden podcast. Joe Budden released a clip yesterday of the conversation that was had, which ended up going viral. In this clip, Joe Budden is going off on Adam22 for profiting off of the late Kevin Samuels' death. By the way, I'll be connecting this conversation to hip-hop media, share some of my values on how to run a media platform and more, but I want you to check out this clip from the Joe Budden podcast, and then we'll talk about it after that.
I don't like what you did after he died.
What?
It's disgusting.
What, re-uploading the
disgusting.
parts of the interview?
Disgusting.
What'd he do?
The nastiest performance I've ever seen.
It's an insane position for somebody in media to hold.
Please.
What is your job as a content creator? Your job is to make content and get that content out to the people who want to see it.
So like a lot of people know, Kevin Samuels, a couple months ago, of course, unexpectedly passed away. Adam22 had done this interview with him in early 2021, around the same time that he was really blowing up. And then when Kevin Samuels eventually passed away back in May, Adam22, No Jumper, uploaded a whole bunch of clips from that interview. And now Joe Budden is going off on Adam22 for capitalizing off of his death, right? So first of all, just to share some of my values on how I operate when it comes to this. Personally, I don't monetize videos where I'm announcing the death of a rapper. So when Juice WRLD passed away, or X, or any other artist in the culture, and I make that first video, I haven't gotten paid a single penny from any of those videos. I don't really do that to prove a point to anybody, just want to make that clear. The reason why I do it is because it wouldn't feel right with me and would go against my moral compass. Just that initial announcement video, I don't feel comfortable getting paid from. That's why I do it. With that being said, I don't see anything wrong with the latter, because not every media outlet runs their platform the same way. And also, if it's done with some good intentions, that's important too, and this is when this Adam22 and Joe Budden situation comes in. Joe is criticizing Adam22 for something that every other media outlet does, which is bring an old story you might have covered in the past to the forefront again when there's an opportunity to do so. That's standard procedure in the media world. In this case, Joe Budden doesn't like the fact that Adam posted a handful of clips the moment Kevin Samuels passed, and about that, by the way, I would rather have that than what we see on mainstream media, which is they take bits and pieces of someone and then use that to push a narrative/agenda. However, what I like about independent platforms like No Jumper is the content that ends up getting posted, although a profit is being made, the artist or whoever we're talking about is also profiting because they get the opportunity to appear on a platform which reaches millions. Now, what if that someone's dead? How are they going to benefit? Well, their family's probably going to be their estate, so when the deceased person gets free coverage, that will directly lead to the estate making more money by default, so in the end, the family will benefit from this. And this is the thing too, what keeps someone's legacy alive is people talking about them. If we try to police independent media outlets from making money off of the content that they produced with whoever the guest is, even if they're gone, how are we going to keep their name alive? Some people might say, just don't repost the content. Well, in this case, if Adam22, No Jumper, didn't repost those clips, that would be a disservice to the late Kevin Samuels, because that would just be another way for people to find out about his legacy, right? Joe Budden's issue with how Adam does things, I don't think is something he's going to be doubling down on with other platforms, because Adam ain't the only one doing it. So in this case, the elephant in the room, Adam22 is a white man who runs one of the biggest hip-hop platforms in the genre of hip-hop. Naturally, he's going to get more scrutinized for that reason. And for the record, that layer of scrutiny existing is not a bad thing. It prevents people who don't care about a certain culture from coming in and taking without giving. So it's almost like an extra layer of verification. Doesn't always hold up, but it's there. In Adam22's case, has he made a whole lot of money from hip-hop? Absolutely. But has he given a lot to the culture too? Yes. Adam22 has changed a lot of lives, and as a matter of fact, most of those artists he's promoted are black. He's given a lot of these artists a shot at telling their story on his platform, which has led to them literally making it out the hood and taking their family with them. So from that perspective, he's added to the genre by shining a light on the artist. If Joe Budden doesn't hold other media outlets who do the same thing accountable, I'm gonna pass this off as selective. At the end of the day, Adam22, No Jumper, a media outlet who's playing the media game like all other media platforms. I can't blame Adam, even though though that's not the way I would run my platform or even run my platform. If people are viewing it, that means that there is a demand for the content that's being reposted. If an artist, let's say, dies and Adam or any other platform reposts old clips, as long as number one, the purpose of posting that is to get their message out there, and number two, it's not done with the intention of trying to paint a negative view of them for the sake of views, I don't think Adam is wrong in this situation, and that's what I think about this backlash that he's received. But yeah, the Adam22 backlash, any thoughts on this? I wanted to speak on this because I'm a media outlet, and I think it's important to discuss the ethics and morals of running one. I digress though. Joe Budden, like we covered, went off on Adam22. Do you guys think Adam22 is wrong in this situation or nah? Definitely let me know in the comment section below. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Let's have a discussion about this.